exactly. And it's like, but instantly I have like icky vibes from it. Like I just did not like it. I'm like, no, I don't love this.
Oh,
I
are
don't
you
love this.
ever giving our listeners a good start to this episode, sister?
Hey guys, I'm Krista, and this is my big sister Stacey.
And this is Sister Social Call.
Hey, sissy.
Yeah. I hope it's just the beginning of funny stories, you know?
Oh my goodness. Well, this is a preview of what we are going to be chatting about tonight. Chrissy and I are going to be talking about dating in midlife. So we want to welcome all of our listeners back to Sister Social Call and say a very special hello to all of our new listeners.
Hey, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Sister Social Call today.
Oh my goodness. Well, Chrissy hit a milestone last week. I don't know if this is a celebratory milestone or a reflective milestone, but you had your 1 year single-versary last week.
I did, yeah. Like, I think it was either yesterday or the 3rd. I can't remember exactly which day, but yeah, it was a year ago that Mark and I split up. So yeah, it's been an interesting year. That's for sure. A lot of deep diving into myself and into what makes me happy and into what I want for the future of my life, and also reflecting on where the wheels fell off in my relationship. And it's been a doozy of a year, let me tell you, for all that kind of stuff, but in like a very good way, I would say. So it's a celebration, but also lots of good reflection on the year. And yeah.
Tonight, we're going to talk about dating midlife. So last year, you said you didn't want to start dating for at least a year.
Yes.
Is dating something that's crossing your mind yet?
It was until tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, yeah and no. I'm definitely open-minded to meeting people and getting to know people. I feel better about it now. Like, I definitely feel more open to that. And I think part of the reason that is that I went to the farm and had closure in June. And I think that really was like me cutting the cord to that chapter of my life. And so I do feel more prepared and more ready for meeting people and getting to know people. Do I feel ready for a relationship? God, I don't know if I do. I have so many other priorities in my life right now that are exciting to me, and I really want to focus on that. So the idea of giving up my time and energy to the dating world and like seeing what's out there, it feels a bit exhausting to me.
Okay, can you help me understand the difference between meeting and getting to know people, which are of the opposite sex, and dating? What is the difference to you?
Okay, well, for me, this is what I think. Because I've thought about this a lot. And I think when you are dating somebody, there is that expectation of it becoming physical, or there's like an expectation that it's exclusive. It's not to say that I want to play the field or anything like that. But when I say I want to get to know people and just meet people and get to know them, I just mean that just genuinely, without any expectation, without the pressure of sex or the pressure of being intimate.
Thank you for clarifying that. Do you think you could be leading men on with that?
Well, I do think that could be, but I'm choosing to be very open about that in my approach to this new and improved dating era of my life. My plan is to be extremely open about it and to say exactly what I'm just saying here on the podcast. I just am trying to be very transparent. Not that this has really come up a whole big bunch yet. However, there has been one situation that, yeah, I did meet somebody and our lives aren't necessarily like really great chemistry between the two of us. And it was really awesome. There's a bit of distance in where we live, which is a red flag to me. That's not something that I want. I want somebody that lives closer. But I have said to them straight up, like, one, I don't love the idea of a long distance relationship again, but I really enjoyed you as a person. And there was like a lot of chemistry there and I could definitely feel that. But more than anything, I want to get to know you and have no expectation of anything else other than just like getting to know each other. And that was like well received, I think, but I don't know. It's a whole thing. So anyways, I just plan to be very transparent about it. And hopefully that isn't misleading to somebody. And if it is misleading, it's because they've created something in their head that isn't a thing. And so, yeah, I mean, I've said that before that I think had Mark and I really truly gotten to know each other on a very deep friend level before we became intimate with each other, I probably would have seen some, I don't want to say red flags, but I probably would have seen some differences that maybe I'd put my blinders on because we had extremely great physical chemistry together. So I think it's important to really truly get to know people. But yeah, like I think in this day and age, it's just like not everybody's on the same page as that. So you have to be very open about it. And then even if you are, I don't think people are going to believe me. I don't know. It's a whole crapshoot. I don't know, but I'm just going with what my guns. I'm sticking to my guns on this one. And yeah, and my gut. Like really listening to my gut.
Well, you've done a lot of personal work over the last couple of years. What have you identified in yourself that you think still needs to be work on before you get back in serious into the dating scene?
I think communication is definitely something I have been working on and something I need to continue to work on for sure. I don't think that's one of my strong suits when it comes to a relationship. So that is definitely the start of it all. And I think that just really ties into when I say when I really want to get to know somebody and that I need to be transparent with them right off the get-go is actually expressing what my needs are in a relationship. And that is getting to know somebody before there is anything else and being okay with that and not feeling the pressure to have to be intimate with somebody for them to want to continue a relationship with me or want to have a relationship with me. It's like, if it doesn't align with what I want and they can't respect what I want, then it's no bueno to begin with. And then also, if something doesn't feel right, don't force something, you know? And I'm a force. Yes. I wouldn't be a very easy person to date, I don't think, because I'm very passionate about everything that I do, including the person I'm with. Like, if I'm in love with you, you are my world. I love you and I celebrate you. And so that's intense. But also, I'm very opinionated, I think in a positive way. I have really strong values and beliefs, and I'm very, yeah, if I want something, I go get it. So I think that would be really challenging. I think just even being able to be a little bit more open-minded to compromise and sharing a life with somebody. Not easy to do either. I've been so independent for my whole life. Even in relationships, I've still been a very independent person. And I think it's hard sometimes to share myself as well fully with somebody and to trust that this relationship is safe. So I don't know. I've done a lot of work, but again, some of these things that you can't even really work on unless you're in the situation where it's like you can acknowledge what you're doing and be aware of it and then work on it and work through it and that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be like, I'm going to say fortuitous or magical or serendipitous if you found a partner that actually brought out some of those qualities in you that you're trying to also work on? They might be a great communicator and that just bolsters that skill that you're trying to work on in a relationship.
That would be very serendipitous. I like that word a lot. Yeah. That would be great. Where you find that person that compliments you and you compliment them, and help bring out the best in each other as opposed to the worst.
Yeah, I think that's probably for Sean and I think that's where we have a pretty good balance is that I over communicate. He's an under communicator. So we find it somewhere in the middle. And I am pretty high strung and have been a type A personality most of my life. And he is definitely not that. He is a chill human being there and can do absolutely nothing on his days off. And it's quite shocking, actually, at how little he can do on his days off. But we do find a nice middle ground of like communication and chilling in our relationship. So I hope that there's somebody that can. It's not that you need somebody that balances you, but like it's the complement. Yeah. Have you put any intentions or manifested around what the feeling or the person might be that you are going to be in a serious relationship with?
Okay, well, I did a little bit of this not long ago because I think it was on TikTok. I've always been a person that has believed in if you write down what you want, so manifesting basically, what you want in a partner, what you want in your future, whatever, you write it down, it'll come too. So in the past, I've written down my list of qualities and characteristics I would like in a partner. However, whatever I saw, I'm pretty sure it was probably a TikTok. It said to write down how you want to feel in a relationship.
Yes.
And that was just this big aha moment to me because in my list, it was always about the other person, not so much about myself and how I felt in the relationship.
Yep.
Wow. That was a humdinger for me. I don't even think I have revisited my list since I started because that's a lot to think about. Like, and actually think about it deeply. How do you want to feel in a relationship? And it's not just like, I want to feel happy and I want to feel joyful and I want to feel fun. It's like, no, I want to feel safe. I want to feel accepted. I want to feel celebrated. I want to feel like, anyways, there's a lot of things that you want to feel, but you have to like think deeply, truly, what do you want to feel? You know, like I want to feel like the feelings that you truly want to feel. Well, that changed. That was huge for me.
That's what I did about my job.
Yeah.
Like I knew what type of feeling I wanted to have from my school district days and then into my position at the government of BC. I thought long and hard about what is the feeling I want to have. And I have that. It is amazing. Like I want to feel a sense of purpose in my work. I want a 4-day work week, which I know is very tactile, but like that was something that I knew that for balance in my life, I would rather work 4 long days and have a 3-day weekend. And that gives me and Sean time off together. So that gives us a balance in our marriage. Like there was just a list of things that I wanted to feel in my job. And I have that. And I feel like more in most days.
Yeah, for sure. And so the same with myself, with my life. So like I said, when I in our Peaks, Pits and Plans, I think last week when I talked about the photos that Lauralee and I did together, I envision a feeling like, yes, I can see a picture of what this looks like, but it's a feeling that I felt. And so it was that feeling in my life that I wanted as a whole deeply within myself. But now I've never thought of it in the context of a partnership. Interesting, hey?
Yeah.
Till this came up. This was like a few months ago. So I started to write the list down. And you know what? It almost became a little bit overwhelming to me to think about like, you know, you're putting down, it's like you're putting down your needs and truly deeply what you need to feel in a relationship for it to be successful. It's not something that you just come up with and like, oh, I'm going to write in my journal tonight. This is something that you would spend days, not pondering all day, but there'll be a moment where you feel something and it's like, yeah, I want to feel that. That's what I want to feel. Okay, tonight, like we'll get more into the story about tonight, but what happened tonight? It did not make me feel nice and warm and fuzzy on the inside. And I don't like that. So that's like, that I know is not the feeling that I want to have. I can't exactly pinpoint why, but anyways, doesn't matter. Like, yeah, so there's those things where it's like, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel anxious. I don't want to feel pressured. It's figuring out though what you want to feel. And then being okay with those feelings and wanting to feel them. Yeah.
Well, Sean and I are celebrating our 19th wedding anniversary and 27 years of being together. So I have zero recent dating experience or what's happening on the dating scene. I know you're a hard no of online dating the last time we talked about this on the pod, but do you think you'll try online dating again? Hard no still.
I'm still a hard no, Stacey. I'm still a hard no. I don't have the time for it or the energy for it. I think it takes up a lot of your personal energy, space, time. So just as an example, I think I talked about on the podcast in one of my peaks or something that I went for this round of golf with this guy who almost instantly within meeting that person, we knew that there was chemistry there and that we would want to go and have a round of golf together and spend a little bit of time together. When you are online, it's just so much energy and it's just surface bullshit conversation, text messages. I can't stand it. I hate small talk. It is extremely fucking draining to me. And I just I can't do it. I cannot. And so I'm over it. I don't want to do it. And that is so not a focus of mine right now. And the thought of it makes it feel extremely it just does not feel good to me. This person that I went for a round of golf with, super great person, but of course we don't live close together. So we're, just the whole getting to know each other, just, texting. But even for me, that's draining to me. I would rather just pick up the phone and have a conversation once a week and dial in and see how your week's been and have a conversation and see how you're check in. Rather than these short little text messages almost all day, every day. I don't have time for that. And it just is. And that's what online dating is. It is just exactly that. I'm replying to messages, appointments, emails. I'm already doing that. I don't have the patience for this menial surface level text messaging shit, because you could go and hang out with somebody for a few hours and really know a lot more about them and have that feeling about them. And just anyway, so no, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. I honestly would love to, because I'd love to have some sweet content for you guys. But you know what? I'm not even online dating. And I got somebody sliding into my DMs just before this podcast. So this is it, you guys. Not even on the online dating. You don't even have to be. So that happened to me today. Literally just before this podcast, I was like, holy fuck, this is divine timing for this. We plan to do this podcast on dating in your 40s. And I get this message. I'm totally going to tell you guys because I don't know this person from a hole in the ground and I've never met them. I get this message on Facebook. Apparently this guy tried to call and make an appointment last week, but I was too busy and couldn't squeeze him in, which is the true story. And so he slid into my messages saying, hey, I tried to book a haircut last week, but you weren't able to squeeze me in. You keep coming up as a friend suggestion. Do you live out of town? This is what he sent to me. I knew instantly. I was like, this is not even about a haircut. I was having supper with my mom. I'm like, Mom, this just happened to me. I just sent them a message back. And within 15 minutes of messaging this person who I don't know who it is, but I instantly felt icky about it. I don't feel good about it. I don't like that online shit. I don't know. I don't. So that's what I'm saying. I just have this weird, no good feeling about it. He did say that he would like to get to know me better. I told him I'm actually going back to school and that's my main focus right now. So table that. But okay, so it just happens, you guys. It's I don't know, but it doesn't feel good to me. That does not feel good. It's not easy. I think the online dating world has really ruined the dating world in general. So it's challenging. Communication really freaking sucks. People are emotionally unavailable, I find. People just, there's that, which is not good. And just very dismissive, maybe is a good way to put it. I think I want old school love, where it's old school love and you meet somebody and you date and it's good communication and you spend hours talking on the phone at night. It's going to be interesting, I think. But what I'm going to stick to is just stick to my guns. I do need to really dial into the way that I want to feel. But here's the other thing too, you guys and sis, like I really like school starts for me in like 3 weeks and I'm going to be so focused on that. I'm just so excited about going back to school and I'm so excited about learning and just being there and really immersing myself into it all that I don't even really know how this all looks. So the idea of just like being able to get to know somebody sounds appealing to me because it's like not super committal and it's not going to be like time consuming, but I would like that in my, like, I'd like somebody that I could hang out with from time to time or whatever. In all fairness, I'm not going to have a lot of extra time to give to a relationship, which is fine.
Think of all the people you are going to meet at school.
Exactly. Like you just don't know where the wind is going to blow you. And the people that you're going to cross paths with. It used to be such a focus of mine is dating and all that stuff, but it really isn't anymore. I've already kind of been down that road a couple times. I've been in love, lost love, heartache, whatever. So I've kind of like run the gamut of like the dating world. So it's like, if something pops into my life that's really special and really great, I'm here for it. I'm not here for the wishy-washy, iffy crap, So it's all about me right now. So, and it honestly feels really, really, really good. It feels good to I'm the priority. And yeah, even with that guy that like messaged me tonight, I had zero problems just being like, you know what? I'm going back to school. This is not a focus of mine.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
So, bye-bye.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we turn it over to our peaks, pits, and plans, sis?
You want to start? Because I babbled on a lot.
Sure, I can. It's pretty brief. I'll be completely honest with you. So I don't really have a pit, but I'll tell you guys that I am currently working in Kamloops and the days are long. And what the work that I do is in emergency management. And there have been some horrifically devastating fires that have rolled through in the Okanagan in the past week and continue to burn, and some fires closer to home by Tata Creek. So my heart is breaking for all of those that have lost their primary homes, their cabins that have like decades of memories. There has been other losses. And so it's a very sad time out here.
Our thoughts and prayers are with those who are all affected right now by the fires and yeah. Mm-hmm, yep.
Thousands of people. And it's going to be a very hot and another very windy day in the Okanagan tomorrow. So it's going to be high risk, that's for sure. So just hoping for that the weatherman is actually wrong. We always get frustrated with the weatherman being wrong. This time it would be really beneficial if they were wrong. Or else we're going to have another super late night tomorrow night. But on the flip side of that, work has been my peak. I'm on this deployment. The days are really long. So I haven't done anything fun, like nothing fun this week whatsoever. But despite the wildfires being very challenging, I do feel very aligned with the work that I'm doing, and it's very fulfilling to me. I care about people and I want to help, and it is very easy to care and to help in my work. And so it's really beautiful to be aligned in your work and in your personal value system. And so, yeah, that's been a peak. It's been hard, long days, but it's been a peak for sure. Plans: driving home on Saturday. I need to get a lot done here though. Like, I want to make sure that I leave my friend's house that I'm staying at clean. They have company coming on Monday. So it's a very quick turnaround for them. So I want to do my best to leave this place very clean and orderly, but I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to have the time to clean the house. So so I'm hoping to clean tonight or after we're done recording the podcast, but I haven't washed my hair in 5 days. So I wouldn't mind washing my hair.
Priorities.
Anyways, like life is just very, very busy here. And I'm going to get home sometime on Saturday. Hopefully it's like around supper time, but it could be later than that, just depending what's going on out here.
Yeah.
We are supposed to be having company coming and they're like stopping at our house on their way to Penticton. But I actually texted them this morning and explained to them several reasons why they should reconsider traveling out this way. So I really do hope that they do not come traveling out here right now.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? It's like, it's a raging inferno. Why do you want to go there? Like, just for your own safety, the air quality. Like, there's so many reasons that, like, even just they're trying to get people out of these areas. Why go? Like, it just seems silly. But
yeah, people
don't think about that all the time. And also maybe they don't really know the severity. So it's good that you communicated with them, sis.
Anyways, so we shall see if they make it out this way still. And other than that, I was supposed to start at Kicking Horse on Monday, but they have actually moved my start date to the 17th. That is totally fine because I need some rest from this deployment. So
Yeah.
that's it. How about you, sis?
Okay. Okay. I only have one pit. It happened to me today. I went to the gym and then dropped a 45-pound weight.
Oh,
Like one of those big plates.
yeah.
On my big toe. And it's
Shoot.
already swollen and bruised. Then I have a little ick. I think I've talked about this before. Ick is the grunting people at the gym. It's an ick. You can edit this out. But the problem is that I have the weird intrusive thoughts happen. And it's like, this guy is like grunting away. And I think this is what he would sound like if he's orgasming.
I don't want to edit that out.
Okay, don't judge me. If you're listening to the podcast, I'm sure you all have those weird intrusive thoughts. And that's one of mine. I'm just like, okay. And I have headphones in.
Oh,
and then I'm like, instantly my head is just like, goes to the place it shouldn't. It's like, oh my God, that's probably what he sounds like when he's orgasming. Krista, don't think about shit like that. Stop yourself while you're ahead. Okay, my ick. That's an ick at the gym and an ick for myself. It's like, don't think like that, Krista. Okay, doesn't matter.
You're not going to change that ick up for yourself, though. I doubt it, ever.
I think weird thoughts sometimes. I just don't say them out loud because I don't want people to judge me. So I said it out loud. Please don't judge me. Okay, I know we have those thoughts sometimes. Okay, peaks. The sip and shop was another great success. It wasn't as busy in general as the very first one, but still had a very successful market. So that I'm really happy about. Sunday was the redneck parade. It's a fun night. People get dressed up. There's this parade. People have like silly, they bring down tractors and cars that are half broken and whatever. It's just a funny thing. So that was on Sunday. And
what was the peak float for the redneck parade for you?
Well, there was this interesting, it almost looked like a trolley in San Francisco, but it was a bus, where you can just stand and get off and on. Kind of looked like that. And it was awesome because there was like 25, 30 people crammed onto this thing. The young bucks out here, which was really awesome to see. Anyways, yeah, it was fun. But before that was Roger and Joanne Aldike's going away party.
Okay.
I didn't go till later because I didn't want to be downtown all day. So I kind of got there at the tail end of it, but I still was able to see them and whatnot. They're moving away. And then this weekend was the, they called the Patricia Howell. So a friend of ours, family friend, Jamie Sinclair, my mom has a camper at his campground, like a seasonal place at his campground. He served in Afghanistan in the war. They have a weekend where they get together out here at the campground and they all have a reunion. This year was the 20th anniversary of deployment, and so they did it up big. They like to be able to bring all the family members that were of the people that passed away. And so he hosted basically a 3-day music festival / celebration / fundraiser. And it was free to get in. It was just good vibes, good music, good people, local people, just all around great time. And so I saw Jamie today and I was just like, thank you for doing that. I mean, and obviously for his years of service. It was just a really nice time, and it just brought people out and people together, and it's just like, it's nice. I think we need more of that. So that was really, really great. And so anyway, my plans, I got plans. Ryan and Nicole come tomorrow. So these are my Canmore friends. Ryan was my roommate when I lived in Canmore, and he's a Sasky boy. And when we were living together, him and Nicole, his now wife, met each other. And so they're like a sister and brother to me. We don't get to see each other all the time, but we stay in touch, and they're coming for a week tomorrow. And I am super duper duper excited. They phoned me on they left today. So they're driving to Brooks to a campground, and then they're going to make the rest of the way tomorrow. And they called me on speakerphone, and everybody's in the car. And I'm just like, oh my God, they're going to be here tomorrow. I'm so pumped because I didn't get out there to go skiing, which was my goal, but didn't happen. Anyway, and so they're coming tomorrow, but also it's the annual Wonton golf tournament tomorrow. I was told my tee time's at 5:10. And my team, T-Sack, Trevor Saddlemeyer, and Dave. I've got a stacked team. I got a super fun team. Every year I have such a fun team. So it's going to be great.
And you got the invite yet again because you keep continuing to go.
Yeah, well, once you've been invited, you always get the invite. But if you don't go, then you get put to the bottom of the list. So I had to tell Ryan and Nicole, like, I'm sorry, guys. I know you're going to be here tomorrow, but I have to golf in this because I can't get punted out. But I won't go to the barbecue after. I will come directly to the campground to find you guys.
Is it 9 holes or 18 that you have to do tomorrow?
Only 9, and it's best ball. It's Texas Scramble.
Oh.
Fun. Easy.
Yeah.
No problem. And then on Friday, I work half the day. Then we're going to the Rider game, all of us.
So good.
So good. His kids have never been to a Rider game. And that was like one of the things me and Ryan, so he's a Sasky boy, we bonded because we were both Sasky people. And then, of course, we were Rider fans. So we started going to Rider games together, playoff games together. We'd go to the bars and watch them together. And that was our thing. We just were. And then, of course, well, then any Sask person that we sort of have crew of us with our jerseys on and yada, yada, yada. Anyways, when you're from Saskatchewan, you find the Saskatchewan people. You're just like a magnet to them. So that was me and Ryan. And anyways, it's amazing. Oh, and his wife I don't think she's ever been to a Rider game either. So we're going to go tailgate because you can do that now.
That's fun.
And then I think Saturday we're going to do a beach day, and I have to pick up my box of peaches from the church in Lumsden because I got a case of peaches coming. And then on Sunday, they've rented a fishing boat up at Rowan's Ravine, so we're going to go fishing.
That's fun.
Yes, we are on adventures, full-on adventures. And then Monday night I have to work because I have to move some clients, and then his parents come Monday, Tuesday. So it's going to be a whirlwind of a time here, but I don't even care what we do. I'm like, can we just hang out? Like, I don't care what we do. So
you got to get a fishing license this week to go fishing?
Yeah, probably. Just get them online. It's no big deal. I probably won't even fish. I'll probably just lounge.
Sounds like a good time.
Maybe I'll get a fishing license. I think they're cheap. I might get one just in case because you never know. I might want to cast a rod, cast a line.
Yeah.
You never know. Easy. It's easy to get them. You just buy them online, so no big deal. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me for this week. So I think that's going to do it for this episode of Sister Social Call. If you guys have any good dating advice for in your 40s, could you please let us know or let me know? Because I need all the help I can get, I think. But anyhow, that's going to do it for us, you guys. So as usual, if you love our episode, please share it with everybody that you think might like it or think that they think it's funny or relate to it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to us. Give us a comment, all that good stuff helps our podcast go a long way. That is amazing. And if you want to find Stacey on social media, you can find her on LinkedIn and Facebook. You can find myself, Krista, on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And milestone on YouTube, I hit 3,000 subscribers this week.
Ding, ding.
And if you want to find Sister Social Call, you can find us on Instagram. So that's going to wrap it up for us.
Love you, sissy.
Love you too, sis.